We're going. Ooh. Hello and welcome. And it's Karen here again. I've just been on live before, but now I'm on live with our lovely Britannia Kennett, who is our expert craft tutor, and she's live from Canada. So welcome, Britannia. It's
Thank
9
you.
o'clock in the morning there, isn't it?
Yes, bright and early here, just getting started on our day.
Yeah, absolutely. So my question to you is tell the listeners and the viewers what we've got planned and up our sleeves for our cake sessions, the craft sessions in the cake circle.
Yeah.
Because
So
when we look, it was like, oh, we could teach them that, we could teach them this.
I know. Well, and that's the great thing about the craft circle and the flexibility that's offered, right? Because as we go and we get all of these ideas, and there's so many experts already in the craft circle, and we're all just coming up with all of these wonderful ideas, and we see what's trending out in the cake circles that we're in, and we see what's trending out in the world as far as cake goes, and we just get all these ideas, right? Like, it's so exciting, and we want to teach all the things all at once. So we kind of have to like bring it back. But that's one of the things that I love, is that just the flexibility, and that we can offer this cake journey as we go. And if we have members that come up with something that they really want to learn, or they get a cake order, especially as like we're getting into wedding cake season, we can just kind of go with the flow, which is super exciting.
Yeah.
So as far as what we have, kind of like the tricks up our sleeve that I'm so excited to teach about, we've got drip cakes coming up. We've got a Cupcakes 101 class. I feel like that's probably like the biggest thing that I see people needing help with, is why do my cupcakes always go flat, and how do I get them all at the even size, and all of those questions. So we're going to answer all those questions in our Cupcake 101 class coming up. We've got a Buttercream 101 class coming up. So if you ever wanted to know all the basics about buttercream and what the different kind of frostings are, and why you would use one buttercream over another buttercream, how humidity and where you live in the world is going to affect what kind of buttercream you use, or if your cake is going to be sitting outside in a hot temperature, all of those questions we want to answer. And maybe even give you some new ideas. We have several different members. Some are experienced. They've been in the cake industry for years. And I'm sure that there's lots of people just waiting for this information, that they have questions on their heart that they didn't even know were there. Sometimes you're like, oh, that's what I'm doing wrong, right? Like, you get that aha moment. So really excited for that Buttercream 101 class. We're going to talk about like the science of baking. So often, when you get into the cake industry, and especially as a cake decorator, you learn pretty quickly that there is a lot of science that goes into baking, and lots of different variables that come into that's going to affect your cake, and it's going to affect the outcome. So really, just we want to be along with our members, to really go along that journey with them, answer those questions that come up as they go, and really make sure that they have a strong, confident foundation in themselves, in those basics. So we're just going to kind of really make sure that we've got those basics in place. When you have a good foundation of a cake, everything from there is so much easier and so much more enjoyable, right? There's nothing worse than having a cake that's like lopsided because you didn't bake it properly at the right temperature, or it went flat during baking, or you had too much baking soda in it, or you didn't level out your cake before you baked it. All of these things that go into baking a cake, right?
Or you open the door.
Or you open the door, right? Things that you wouldn't know. But that's what's so great about the membership, is we have the experts that we've opened the door 100 times, and we've learned that that's not a good idea. And we want to share those things with you to save you the heartache that we've had to go through in building up our expertise over the last, 10 years. Well, at least 10 years that I've been in the industry. I know, Karen, you've been in the industry way longer than that. You've seen all the things. So, just this wealth of knowledge that I know when I was starting out as a baker, I would have loved to have had a coach in my corner you know, holding my hand along the way, that I could go to, ask questions, no judgment. You know, like it's such a great community and tribe in the cake industry. And when you are in you're in your genius zone, you're in your flow of decorating, and then those problems come up, it can be really disheartening. So knowing that someone's got your back and is ready to answer those questions and help you along the journey is fantastic. So
it's fantastic. It is. And I think that's what makes the Cake Circle so different from other memberships that just literally put in the perfectly crafted, perfectly edited videos of this is how you do it, but they haven't got a live tutor in there going, and if it all goes wonky and horribly wrong and all the buttercream slides off into a big pool at the bottom of the cake, then you know, this is how you remedy it, or this is what's happened in the, you know, and that's what you need. You don't need to be watching. You can watch perfect on YouTube, but nobody tells you what to do when it's all gone.
And no one's showing you what's going on behind the scenes, right?
No.
Like, okay, let me just get real with y'all. Okay. This is going to happen. You're going to have mistakes, and you get to see it right up front. Like, I'm not afraid for you to see my mistakes right live on camera. And I'm going to give you the true feel of how this really goes, because I've been in the industry for 10 years and I still have hiccups, and I still am like, what am I doing? But it's when you knowing that and expecting that and knowing that someone's got your back when that happens is so much more freeing in your craft, in your art, so that you don't get stuck there, right? So many cake decorators get so discouraged, and they're like, what am I doing wrong? And then they just throw their hands in the air and they give up, and they just get so discouraged, and then they lose their confidence, and then they don't get to access all the joy that is available from cake decorating. It really is so much fun. And being a part of someone's journey on their special day, on their special event, is such an honor and a privilege as a cake decorator. And that is my favorite part, being a part of someone's journey. And I've had clients that they come back to me for all of their events, and I get to be a part of their life. I get to be a part of their pictures forever. You know, like I don't want our members to ever just give up on themselves and give up on their dreams because they're discouraged and they get stuck and they don't know what to do. You don't have to get stuck. You know, we've got your back. Like, that's what's so great about having a cake coach. And we have all of this like wonderful technology where we can connect throughout the world now. You know, and
absolutely, so exciting.
It is. It's so exciting. And, you know, I've been able to develop friendships in this cake circle that I never would have had this opportunity not been available, had this not been, you know, available through technology. So we really want to take advantage of that and just put this goodness out into the world to help increase the wonderful craft that cake decorating is.
Yeah, absolutely. So if anybody's now watching, I think we have some viewers on that. That is the URL of the web address if you want to.
Sign up. What are you waiting for?
I will put it in the comments below, because Facebook.
Just 1 second.
My favorite ad, and I want it.
I love it. Game. Okay.
Can we buy it?
I'll help you 1 minute. You finish your game. See what I mean? Live. This is what you get.
Hashtag working from home. Oh, you've gone muted.
This is what you get live. Perfectly okay, right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
We just go with the flow, and this is what's going to happen in real life. And so knowing that this is going to happen, knowing what to expect, and knowing that when you get stuck and things happen and kids get in the way and they want to bake, or they grab your icing bag and they put frosting all over your cake when you don't want to, those things are going to happen, but it's okay. We're just going to have a lot of fun with it. And we're just going to, everything, you can figure out everything, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Nothing is going to get you stuck for that long.
No.
It's called baby sisters.
Yeah. I'll help you 1 second, okay? Do you want to come say hi to my friends? Come say hi and say, join
say hello.
Cake circle. Say, join the cake circle.
Hello.
We have so much fun. This is our future cake circle member. And possibly future cake circle teacher.
Yeah.
She's learning right along there with Mama.
Oh, bless.
With messy hair and all. You know,
I saw
they're
him
going to show up for you, messy hair and all. That's
and
what's
go
great
for.
about this too.
I saw Imogen put her little one was licking the spoon in. Oh, you've gone quiet.
Like, stop calling.
Sorry, you just went quiet again. The little one was licking the spoon, and it took me way back to my son, who is mum's making a cake. I'm going to be either out there for the buttercream, licking the spoon, or for the cake tops that you carved off when you made it,
right?
Made it level.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It's like, yeah.
My kids are just like little ducks all in a row when I'm making a cake, just waiting for me to like chuck some buttercream in their mouth. There's some
exactly.
It's like, go away. They're just
and somebody said somewhere, it's like, oh, with your leftover cake, and it's like, no.
What is that?
What is left?
Does that even exist? No.
Surely,
right?
You cut it off the top, because we didn't have things like the cake bands in our, in my day. Right?
In your day.
You
are the expert, Karen.
We had Zoe cakes, and you had to
slice.
You had to slice them off, and then actually the kids ate them with custard or buttercream slapped on top, a bit of jam. It's like, oh yeah,
yes.
Leftover cake wasn't a thing. Yeah. It's not a thing.
Nope. They think it's the best thing ever, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a place for everyone in the cake circle too, right? It's like, you're a stay-at-home mom and this is your hobby. We've got your back. We're here to hold your hand and teach you those things. If you've been in the industry for 10 years, there's something for you to learn too. I've already have learned so much about Canva and foraging and dandelion honey and all of these things that are so exciting. This whole world is being opened up to me through this membership. I'm so grateful for this experience and what we have to offer and what we have to teach people. It's really, really exciting. Yeah.
And the other thing is we've added in Cash for Cakes as a bonus.
Oh my goodness.
Which is on the website for $497, I think it is. And that is just being added in to the Cake Circle access for all of them, for the members, so that teaches at the background of all of this knowledge that we're teaching with not only the craft but all of the experts, which I started writing them out and I thought, oh my goodness, I've got a big long list of people that are really happy to come, like food photographers and sales confidence, and somebody that's talking about wedding, how to get more wedding bookings, marketing people, Pinterest, work-life balance. We've got a bakery and cafe owner, and I found somebody that makes chocolate, and I thought, oh, I'd love to interview her.
Right?
Somebody that ran an online cookie business, food labeling lady. I've just spoken to the allergen lady. We've got websites, social media, branding. It's
all just coming in.
It's all coming in, and everybody's just like, oh, I'll come and talk to your members. It's like, oh, another one.
Things that we didn't even know we needed to know, right?
Exactly.
And it just opens up this whole other, questioning and exploring and growth. And I find that so many of the things that we're learning in the membership is also, it's overflowing into other areas of my life. Like the work-life balance, like teaching about that, like how useful is that in your world and everything that you have. If people signed up for the Cash for Cakes alone, just for that one thing, it already is 10 times worth your investment. And that's the thing, like this is an investment in you, in your life, in your business, in your confidence, like you are worth the investment on yourself. If you have cake decorating or even just owning a business, if that has been put on your heart, you deserve it and you owe it to yourself to invest in yourself and have somebody in your corner. Studies show that you're going to be more successful when you have a tribe of support to work with and ask questions with. And that's where we're
absolutely. Yeah.
So exciting.
Absolutely.
But that Cash for Cakes alone is just golden.
Yeah.
That's such an amazing bonus that they get with this. Like, it's just, I don't know why people are not flocking at the doors. Like, you need to be signing up and getting your friends to sign up. Like, we have so much fun.
Yeah.
It's just so valuable.
Well, I've had bakery people that have been in the baking industry for years, like all their life, have gone through Cash for Cakes, and they've just gone, where were you when I needed you like 25 years ago? And it's like, well, obviously it was in my head, not as a cause, but also she said, I just can't believe what other things that I've learned on top of just running a bakery, you know, because I've actually woven in things like self-confidence and time management and, you know, pricing your time and just being confident about asking for money as well. So on top, layered on top of all of the craft skills is actually all the things that you need to run a business too,
and
to
run
make
your
it
life. Like,
yeah,
who doesn't need to learn more about a healthy mindset and
yeah,
building confidence and healthy boundaries and advocating for yourself and all of those things, right? That come
yeah,
from when you build your confidence and learn those tools. It really
yeah,
does just overflow in so many areas of your life.
yeah, totally.
Yes.
Fabulous. Well, I couldn't have put it better myself. Thank you.
You are so welcome. Thank you for this opportunity. I love teaching. I can't wait for all of these wonderful members that are just going to join us. We're going to have so much fun together.
I know. Yeah, we've had fun. We opened one time before, so we've got members in there already, and we've got this membership opening now, which closes on Sunday. So if you're thinking about it, you need to be quick because we don't want to slam the doors in your face.
Yes, right?
Because that would be ever so sad.
Don't miss out.
So, yeah, fabulous. Okie doke. That's it. Thanks ever so much for starting your day talking to us, Britannia.
Yes.
That was really kind of you.
Awesome. Yes. Now go get baking. Hopefully this inspires everybody to just go and bake and sign up. Sign up before the doors close. We want you. We need you with us.
Exactly.
Right.
Okay.
Fabulous.
Okay. Have a good day.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye.
Now can we